take a look at the numbers in this fight. Kaye Stevenson, 41. She got a late start in pro boxing after being a legendary amateur boxer. She has the height and reach advantage, which she used at times against Olivia Curry. Curry, the 36-year-old from Chicago, who is a blood and guts fighter who wants to get on the inside, and their matchup of styles is irresistible.
Olivia, Kaye, you both received my instructions in the dressing room, so you know exactly what I expect. A clean championship fight, obey my commands, and protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of you.
So we begin the rematch. The first fight was a split draw. Rosemary Gross had it 98-92 for Scott, but Vincent Santino and Nathan Palmer scored at 95-95, mystifying some, including me, but it turned out to be a draw. It was a wildly exciting fight, and they will do it again, and both women told us they want to control everything from the first bell. So let's see how fast they start. Scott surprised Curry by starting so fast in the last fight. Overhand right by Curry to start things off. The 36-year-old from Chicago loves to get on the inside and crank up those hooks and bang away. And Kaye Scott, a very efficient boxer who has shown the ability to be an aggressive fighter in the last two fights.
Watch your head. There you go. Be careful with these headbutts on the inside.
Because that cut is a nasty one.
Yeah, with Stevie Wonder could have seen it was a headbutt.
Yeah,
they were flashing heads up right in center, right?
It seemed obvious at the time. Oh, big left hook by Scott.
Yeah, nice uppercut too.
And another hook from range by Scott. The cut has remained at least under control enough to let this fight continue. And in fact, they've done a very good job of stemming the blood. Right hand by Scott. And Curry with a good combination on the inside. And the hook again by Scott, finishing off the round. And they both come out punching. What else is new?
Yep. When in doubt, just punch.
Yeah, exactly. They are both busy, and there's the hook again by Scott. And I say that because she never used that punch in her early fights, and she has been using it in the last two fights against Curry with impunity.
I'll tell you, but Curry is on the front foot a lot. Both of these women are on the front foot a lot when they attack, so I think Curry falling in puts her in position to get hit with that hook.
Yeah.
On the part of Scott.
Yeah, it's a good point. Good work downstairs by Curry, but again, Scott kind of more precise, I think, with her work.
Let's go, Olivia!
Now, Olivia Curry landing a really nice right hand there. Round 6 or 7 was really the 6th or 7th round was when she started to make a mini comeback in the last fight, Curry, and that's what apparently got her the draw. So we'll see if she can do that again. Things are certainly action-packed here in this round of the second fight. Curry banging away with the hook, that's her staple, and then there's the right hand from Scott.
Is there anything different you wanted to do at this point?
She tried to box a little bit more at the start, Olivia, for the first round, but that's it. Now it's pretty much the same fight as last time.
Thank you, Coach.
Good girl.
Back to Al.
All right, thank you, Raul. Yeah, I agree. It is the exact same fight as the first time. Almost precisely. Again, there's the hook and there's the uppercut from Scott. Curry with a little slapping right hand on the inside. And there's a good combination by Olivia Curry. So we head into round number 8 of this 10-rounder. The rematch between Kaye Scott on the left and Olivia Curry on the right. And this one has been action-packed like the first one. It seems that Scott has dominated maybe a touch more than in the first fight, in the sense that we haven't yet seen really the comeback from Curry that we saw a little bit in the last fight. But that's our feelings. We don't know how the judges are seeing it. Curry trying to go downstairs to the body. She is what Trinidad Garcia calls, he said, I never had a Mexican-style fighter. She's it for me. And she is that. She wants to get in and be aggressive, but that style has been not as effective here tonight as they would like. She's been 10 rounds 2 times in this last fight with Curry and also against Leslie Robinson. Curry has been 10 rounds twice in the last fight with Scott and against Shadeja Green.
Scott bringing the fight to Curry. I mean,
well, Scott in the first fight had a lot of moments where she was at mid-range doing that, but not always in this fight. And there's Curry doing some good work on the inside, and Scott likewise battling away. This might be a better round for Olivia Curry. I don't know if she's winning it, but she's done a little bit more work on the inside. Big hook by Scott. And that continues to be a huge weapon for her.
Been the main weapon right now.
Yeah, it kind of has, and that's, again, a bit of a surprise. So, seconds remaining in round number 9, and a lot of awkward action on the inside between these two. So we head into round number 10, the final round of this rematch between Kaye Scott on your left and Olivia Curry from Chicago, and Scott, the Australian. They are battling away here in round 10, just as they have for the previous 19 rounds.
no, nobody's backing up. I mean,
No.
they're really trying to.
And they're, they're doing some good work on the inside. A good uppercut by Curry.
It just makes them look a little bit sloppy out because they're both kind of leaning on each other. Like we keep saying, they're not at the right distance. Balanced out where the punches are going to be more effective. They're kind of leaning on each other and smothering each other.
Yeah, I think
so not really very effective. Those punches ain't gonna do anything.
Well, I think Scott, a good right hand by Curry. Scott doing that partially to physically, I think, impose her will on Curry as well. But Curry back against the ropes. A minute left to go in this fight. And they continue to bang away on the inside.
Is this more definitive, Al?
I don't know. We'll see.
I think this may be even more definitive for Scott.
Than the first fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so, too, yeah. I feel like she won just about every round. I mean,
yeah.
Well, I mean,
there might be
maybe one round, yeah.
Yeah.
But, I'm not a judge, so we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. Both women have, Olivia Curry, we were saying, Scott, we think Scott's ahead. It's not that Olivia Curry hasn't done some good work. There's a beautiful uppercut on the inside from her. It's just not as consistent as Kaye Scott has been. And for those that have never seen Kaye Scott fight before the last 2 fights, I just have to tell you, this is a completely different woman. And it's just a whole different style, which may be part of the reason why there's lunging or whatever. It's new to her. Anyway, the fight ends with a action-packed sequence as we've had in every other round between these 2 women.
Judge DeYoung scores the matchup 98-92 for Scott. Judge Fitzgerald scores the matchup 95-95, a draw. And Judge Tremblay scores the matchup 97-93 for your winner by majority decision and new WBA and WBC women's middleweight champion of the world,